Alright, hello everyone, Mike here, welcome back to the Knights of Rinthos playthrough of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. And I am here, just got finished with some training in my battle. I didn't realize there was such a big difficulty spike between Areas 4 and 5. Like, Area 4 you're battling Pokemon in the low 30s. Area 5 you're battling Pokemon in the low 40s, and there's like nothing. Like, the last guy in Area 4 is like level 32 is his highest Pokemon. Area 5, the first guy you fight has level 42 Pokemon. So I think it's legitimately as your way of saying, stop training, go play the game. I got my guys up to a decent level. Nothing great, but still. Other than that, no real big changes have happened since the last video. We are going to try to push this video series along a little faster than it's been going, because I want to get this done. I said in the beginning I wanted to get this done by early to mid-October, and I'm going to get this done by early to mid-October, if possible. And I just realized I completely forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Oh yeah, Cypher Key Layer. So we're going to go ahead and begin our investigation. This is remember, we just fought our way through the Team Snag'em hideout, and they agreed to help me, because, you know, they don't like Cypher, and we don't like Cypher, so yeah. Oh man, this guy's nice. Did I just beat you? That's fine, I'll beat you again. Oh wait, this time I can actually catch the Shadow Zangoose. I liked Zangoose. It's possibly one of my favorite Pokemon from generation. Like, I'd put him like 4th or 5th on the list for 3rd generation. Pokemon of all time, I think like 27th or something like that. And no, yes, I have kind of thought this out in detail, but not in that much detail. He was cool at the beginning. I was like 28. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. But this should be a user turn. I'm kind of worried because I know Zangoose is pathetically low defenses. His offense is insane, plus his speed. Which is kind of a problem with Pokemon like Teddiursa, whose defense is not, well, not exactly great. Tri-Attack. I never really understood Tri-Attack. It's an interesting concept, because it's obviously has components from electrical, fire, and ice, but, like, what's it do? It's like give you a random status effect, and Tim's are down. This is terrific, absolutely terrific. Anyway, Vaporeon, just get out there. Tim is the mascot for this playthrough. I know that, but I don't know if I can get rid of him out of my party. If anyone's actually going to care, let me know, because I think by next video, I'm going to have a replacement for him. It'll probably be someone, it probably will be Zangoose. I'm honestly thinking if I catch Zangoose this time, I will take him with me and leave Tim to deal with the shadow Pokemon in the boxes. I don't know, but that's my honest plan. All I gotta do is, okay, he's not that weak, I guess. I feel like Vaporeon's gonna one-hit him with Water Pulse if I use it. Well, it's not gonna matter if he one-hits all my Pokemon. Anyway. So, what was I say? Electrocution! I have enough Pokecube. I just need to get Thunderbolt before this thing just needs to evolve. Level 30. Hooray! So Viper and Zangoose. There should be just a random battle event. Well, if they're in the same battle, particularly on the opposite sides, you just like have an epic fight scene between them. Because anyone knows much about 3rd generation knows the huge rivalry between those two. I'm not really sure why, but it's fun to watch. It's a natural rivalry too, which is something you kind of see in Pokemon, but they don't really play them up. They don't really play the natural rivals between different Pokemon. It's like, besides the obvious ones, like, Groudon, Kyogre, or No Dip. Don't kill him. Actually, that's not bad. I don't know what I'm going to do it now. Well, if it beats the crap out of itself, then less work for me. That's probably going for Vaporeon. Yep. Great. Last time I battled them, I think I wiped the floor with them. I never lost Pokemon, although they double targeted. Tim was dead in the first place. I knew that was going to happen. Then I double targeted Vaporeon, so paralyze him so I can catch him. You light the Viper on fire. Will you? Thank you. Flames! Nothing but flames! And I gotta admit, Roger's turned into, like, the essential member of my party that I can't go anywhere without at this point. Punch yourself, please. Oh my god, I hope I hope we gotta catch him next turn. There's, like, just no argument. They kill himself if they don't. It's like Coliseum all over again. Shadow Rush. Ah! Anyone who's played Coliseum or knows about Shadow Rush and Coliseum, basically, it's the only move that Shadow Pokemon could learn. It was the only Shadow move Shadow Pokemon could learn from Coliseum. It was kind of a pain for anyone trying to catch the Shadow Pokemon because they always tend to recoil damage. Well, especially when you get to the higher level Pokemon, what's the one thing you're going to have to do? Outside of freezing them, which is a snowball's chance in hell anyway, you're going to have to get them to pretty low health. Like, I'm talking below a third, if not lower, particularly for like Pokemon like Suicune and Raikou and Entei when you have to try to catch them. But if they use Shadow Rush, it doesn't matter, just commit suicide. I don't know. And that takes care of that problem. Granted, it had the crap kicked out of Tim and Vaporeon, which kind of sucks. Tim's not exactly the greatest Pokemon anyway, but Vaporeon, ugh. I don't really have another pure Pokemon I can take with me that's leveled enough to go, though. At least not at the moment. Oh, but Flappy is evolving in Ampharos. Good. This is amazing. Actually, come to think of it, the first time I ever trained Ampharos was in Pokemon Coliseum. Mostly because I haven't played Pokemon Red until like 5 months ago. So, and then Pokemon Soul Gold Silver I never played until like 2 years ago. But I never trained an Ampharos. And Coliseum, I caught a Flanfy, which is one of the first Shadow Pokemon you catch. And I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'll trade it up. Thunder Punch is probably better than Body Slam, just stat bonuses. I mean, if not status bonuses, it's at least type bonusing. Alright. I beat you again. You gonna let me through now? Terrific. Well, let's see what we can do here. I desperately need to heal. Ever a candy? And experience share? Oh yeah, I got that a while ago. Who needs it the most? Probably Tim. Surcering can be a threat if necessary, but I don't want Teddiursa needs to freaking evolve. Oh god, I thought these guys went away. Run away now. Am I supposed to? Is there any way for me to get through? I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a cutscene snag him right here. No, I was not the kid you saw on TV. Got another big guy to help me out. Be my friends. Walking. Oh, they just realized it. Can't we just do that to all bad guys? You know how much easier the story would be if we just put them all to sleep? That's like the most. That's like the most Team Snagham's ever done in both games. I completely agree. But my team has injured, and I honestly don't know if I want to put my team through that. Yeah, I need to. Well, first things first, I need to go heal up and buy items. Best place to do that? Yeah, probably Fennec, honestly. Closest to here and probably has the best stock. Anyway, I will admit I've rather enjoyed this playthrough. Yeah, I think the biggest problem I've ever had with Let's Plays is you can't continue playing unless you're recording. Otherwise, you like miss game footage. Like the only stock footage that is not, or the only footage that's not been put on YouTube or this channel has been me training in Mount Battle or doing BS stuff like purifying Pokemon off camera. I don't think anyone would really care to watch all that. If you really do, let me know. I can like post a series of me battling through Mount Battle. Oh, look, Voltor's ready to be purified. But unless you care, then I'm probably not going to do that. I might do that with like a really good team. Like, let's say I get my best team together from this entire generation. I might see how far I can get in both of them. Although I have already beat both the handheld version, which as in I plug my Game Boy in and register my Pokemon and battle through the Coliseum version of Mount Battle, and I've already done it both in the storyline and outside the storyline in Coliseum as well. Yeah, I didn't record any of that, but still. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need a few of these. I already have everything else, and I have a significant stock of healing items in my PC if I ever need that too. Like the one thing, they took that away in later generations, I never understood why. I mean, yeah, it's not terribly useful, but I mean... And I guess I understand now, because your bag doesn't have any limits in Generation 4 onwards. Generation 3, your bag does have a limit, and I can understand why you need item storage, but it's still, you want to keep your bag nice and organized. The best place to put anything is that PC. So are you guys going to help me out at all, or what? I mean, seriously. Or just, okay, you took out the front guard, so that's good enough for me. I'll do what I can about this giant pyramid. I'm going to try to keep this Let's Play to about 45 minutes, because as soon as I'm done recording this and doing a bit of editing, I go to work. Oh, that's interesting. Are these guys going to challenge me at all? Nope. What's this? Hyper Potion. Who are you? The last of them. Shadow Factory. Cool concept. Anyway, Tim has an experience share. I'm going to go ahead and pull him back, because this is a tougher area. You two can go out there and fight. Hello. Just some kid. Okay, seriously, we have 3 giant guys protecting the gate. How'd this kid get through? Well, you know, I'm just that special. Anyway. Beautiful and a Minum. Out of the 4, well, kind of 4 Pokemon, electric Pokemon introduced into 3rd generation, Pulsum and Minum, cute, Grant, are not that useful and not that cool, in my personal opinion. I mean, Manectric was much better. Manectric is a really good Pokemon, and Minum, Muscle, no one cares about. They were a gimmick to try to show off, oh, we can do double battles now, which actually, in theory, it was completely possible with the Game Boy Color. They could have tried to pull it off the 2nd generation, but I guess they were trying to cram so much other stuff into it, which they did a good job of. I'm not denying Gold and Silver and Crystal were not good games. No, they were really good games. But they could have done it. It wouldn't have taken that much that much change in the mechanics behind it. Now, granted, that's just from what I studied about the Game Boy Color's capabilities. Now, granted, that would be exclusive to the Game Boy Color. Anyone carrying original Game Boy, that wouldn't work, which could have been an issue. Because you got 2 different versions of the game at that point. But whatever. Well, I was trying to figure out, you have the Game Boy, and 6th generation wasn't terribly long, but mobile console generations tend to be a bit different than console generations. Mobile devices seem to kind of go through a little longer cycle. Because Game Boy lasted for freaking years, and yeah, it had plenty of competition, but it pretty much knocked most of them down pretty fast. The Game Boy Advance only lasted, what, I'm thinking maybe 5 or 6 years, which is why there's only 1 Pokemon generation on it. And it only took them so long to build a DS, which is a good thing. Because the Game Boy Advance was cool and all, but the DS was awesome. And the 3DS, I do have my concerns about this new 3DS that's coming out, which I think is completely absurd and ridiculous. I understand you want to increase its functionality in Nintendo, but don't cut off all the gamers who, like me, just bought a 3DS last year. That's expensive. They're good products, but they're expensive. Don't be making upgrades to them like 2 years after they came out. That's ridiculous. I don't know, and this is getting way away from the playthrough, but I need to talk about something while these battles happen. I don't know, maybe it's just my thoughts on, that kind of stuff happening. You really shouldn't be sending out hardware upgrades like that soon. And if they really wanted to, that's fine, but at least let it coincide with the original 3DS. Or the 3DS XL, or just the original format of 3DS for a couple of years, or at least 2 years before you start forcing developers to make only one copy. I am glad that a lot of the games I'm gunning for right now are not coming out on this new format, but I know like any future Pokemon games probably will, and that's freaking insane, because I know personally I'm not going to have the money to buy it, and that means I'm going to draw a line like a Christmas present. Well, for a college student, a budgeting for Christmas presents for college students is usually like $100 in my family. Well, do the math. That's probably going to cost us probably $200 system. Take inflation into consideration. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. I don't know. Anyway, back to fighting our way through. Huma? Huh? Huma? Were they trying to type human, but they didn't know how to spell it? What? Is something wrong with the... No, I don't know. I really don't. Okay, you're going to be kind of useless. I honestly think... I almost wonder at this point if Curly would have been more useful. I mean, Duskull and Dusclops, and then eventually Dusknoir, if I take him all the way up to 4th generation, are very useful Pokemon, and they come into fetch. I mean, Dusclops has a really good defense base, which is always nice for me, because I already have enough high-powered offensive Pokemon on my team to have something like that balance it out. But I also said that about Bob, and Bob is still sitting in the PC box level 14. Well, he's actually sitting in the purification chamber level 14. But I don't know. But I'm sticking with Duskull. I said I was going to. He's going to be in this party list game. Unless I get something that's like better, which there are better Pokemon, but I don't know. Oh, Shadow Paris. Ugh. Alright. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna kill it. You light him on fire, and you use Thundershock. I mean, at this point in the game, Thundershock's not gonna kill anything instantly unless it's like a flying water type. Almost had him. He's on fire though. I always wonder if it'd be cool though if you played the criminal side of this. I mean, if you had stack machines, you could take any Pokemon you wanted. You'd be a criminal, but that'd be a very, very interesting aspect for a Pokemon game. I think that'd be awesome if you could do something like that. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think a lot of people would want to see a darker Pokemon game like that. Actually, and that's what Coliseum at least did very well. It was a much darker environment. Yeah, it's still Pokemon, and it's not, not like Dark Souls or Resident Evil, which I hope to God never get to that, but something for an obviously maturing fan base. I mean, Pokemon cannot deny their fan base, at least a good portion of them, is no longer children. It's at least the low to mid-level teens. And you got the guys like me, who I'm considered a high-level teen, and then you got a good portion of them that are between 20 and 30, and even older in some cases. Not a lot past that, but some. So, I mean, if you go ahead, let people make more mature Pokemon games. I mean, I'm not talking go completely overboard, but it'd still be awesome to see. I think Pokemon Conquest is wait, what? This guy's 2 Shadow Pokemon? That's a bit excessive. Alright, well, guess I gotta catch them both now. Okay, that's just rude. Also, if you're noticing a bit of audio, I'm trying something a bit different with the audio setup this time. I'm actually capturing my voice in a separate program than the capture program itself. So you hear the audio from the game is still coming from nuts and your high attack. Well, I gotta go recatch that one later at some point. Oh, Tim's a level 31. Let's learn the rest. You already don't do your job. You want me to let you sleep? I'm sorry, folks. Tim has problems. He is getting replaced. I'm done. Zangoose is going to be the new normal type in the party. That's it. And freaking... Don't kill Growlithe. I mean, Paris, I don't really think is that useful, but I want to kill Growlithe. But that does mean I have to go track down Minor B at some point and try to recatch Paris. Luckily, he, I think, is the only Shadow Pokemon I have missed all game. I did miss the Spiel earlier in the game, but that one I recaught, because that guy you can fight again. Just don't know if Glassy it works. But yeah, that's the only one I've missed, so catching him, finding him again won't be difficult. I don't know why they had to give all Shadow Pokemon Minor B, because with Minor B, I think you only see one or two every time you encounter him. And if you're like me, or anyone who's playing through the game the first time, it's kind of a pain in the butt, considering the fact that, you probably missed most of them. You only caught the ones that you really cared about. Like I know now, yeah, catch them all if you physically can. It's a lot easier to do it now than it is later. I have to stronger Shadow Pokemon. You really do, buddy. You really, really do. Oh, Tim's finally evolving. If he can prove to be more useful than he's been, I will consider not replacing him with Zangoose. There is a statistic. I know there's a big statistical difference. The biggest thing with difference is speed. Like Earth Strength still has high attack strength, just so many moves to back it up. At least at the moment. Zangoose, on the other hand, is fast and has high hitting power. Granted, his HP and defense is garbage, at least compared to his competitors in the field he's in, but still. Well, this is nice. That's my first Shadow Pokemon I missed this entire playthrough. Well, that's depressing. Whatever. I'll catch it again later. That'll just be an off-camera thing if I can track down Minor B. And then we start going through a maze. Alright. What do you have going for you? Yeah, your attack stat is actually very impressive, because you physically are more powerful than every other Pokemon on the team. Special attack stat's also pretty good. He's just slow. Like Duskull's the only one slower. Alright, well, we'll take the experience share, and I'll throw you out there for Thor. Let's see how good you do. You, on the other hand, need to get up to Dusclops at some point soon, or I'll replace you. And then, I'll think about that later off camera. Anyway, what's with the Poke Food? What the... Okay. Hello. Well, I kicked the crap out of your first guard, and then some of my friends came and beat up your other guards, and the guards downstairs really weren't that impressive. You know, that whole story. Alright, Tim looks a little meaner now. Let's see if he can do some damage. 95 attack stat at this point is very effective. Okay. I'm gonna be nice to it. Well, it's one hit Rhyhorn. And, I guess Faint Attack? I'm scared. Use Return. Hopefully it doesn't one-shot it. I feel like I'm gonna start stacking up a large number of Pokemon I really should be, should be catching. Although what's interesting, though, is when I battled What's-His-Face from T-Spang, some Pokemon are like low 30s. These guys are like high 20s. It's like it got easier. And that still doesn't explain why between the 4th and 5th levels of Mount Battle, in this game only, there's a huge difficulty spike. I guess it's the way the program is telling you to stop training and move on with the story. Because if you do think about it, anyone that spent their time training in Mount Battle could have easily wiped their way through the story in Coliseum, but I mean, most people aren't going to do that. Most, I say, not all, but most won't. Alright, I'll use you to catch him. An Ultra Ball caught a barely half-dead Growlithe. I'm sure Sheller's going to get inside this one. You, use your overwhelming attack strength and beat up the flop. Aw, come here. I do not want to have to get the duct tape out. Do you understand me? I almost thought of that. Seriously, I should just make it Well, actually, that cameo has already been made. If any of you watched Smosh's video, If Pokemon is Real 5, they did duct tape the Pokeball shut. And I completely agree with that. Sometimes you just want to. Okay, I mean, seriously, how strong are these things if they're holding and catching creatures? And if they break, and granted, if they break, it's probably more like a bomb going off in your hand. But still, duct tape solves most problems. I'm sure it'll solve that problem. And you are no longer useful. Get Thor out here. You deal with Golbat. Anyway, I don't know. I also, there's something I wanted to apologize about when it comes to the graphic quality of these videos. I understand that, 720p is like low standard now, which actually most people still watch videos in 480p anyway, so I don't really see what the complaint is about. But if anyone is going to harp on me on graphics, you understand, I'm emulating this game on the Wii right now, and it's coming out in a full component format, but that's still the best I can do with the Wii is 480p, and I'm not exactly sure. The emulation looks good, it's just, that's the best I can do. There's no, until the HD remake of XD and Coliseum comes out, if that ever happens, which I hope Pokemon considers it, because they were good games, and I think they're severely underrated for what they were. At least Coliseum. XD, kind of too happy for me. But until then, this is the best I can do. So, I tried to capture this video in a higher video format. It didn't look very good. I'm pretty sure that should have been common sense, but I tried anyway. But yeah, no, that's the best I'm doing. But any videos when it comes to any of my other systems should be, now that I've worked out a few capture issues, should be at least 720p. Should be. I figured out the PlayStation 2 can capture in 720p, and I can also figure out how to do. I also figured out how to set the my Xbox 360. Even though my capture card is component only, I had never bought the upgraded Roxy UHD because, first of all, that's the HDMI cables I have to buy, and second of all, you gotta remember, running off a laptop right now. My gaming rig is in another state right now, and until I can get that over here, there's no way I can capture in full HD. At least smoothly. I mean, you might be seeing maybe 30 frames per second. I could do full 1080, but 720 is the best I'm doing until then. Anyway, we beat this guy. Why do they have 5? I think the one thing is, why do they have so many freaking Pokemon? Make any sense? 5? I mean, yeah, it looks like they're trying to put up a fight, but come on. Oh, PowerPoint up. That's nice. What is this? What? I don't. Oh, crap. That probably wasn't supposed to happen. I think. Was this a box there? I wonder. Is the same moron who was. I wonder who's in charge here. The sun and the moon would imply that what's-his-face, the guy who would beat the crap out of Phoenix City, would be in charge because of the Lunatone he had. Did he have a Soul Rock? I forget though. Whatever. Terrific. Go through this door. Max Revive. Those are so freaking rare and so freaking nice. Unfortunately, there's like 3 per game or something ridiculous total like that. Full heal. They're useful. I never really understood their concept, though. I mean, a full heal's nice and all, but what are you gonna do with it? I mean, your Pokemon should only have one status ailment to begin with. If it has more than one, which is something like Attraction or Confusion would do, now you can kind of see the problem. But here's the problem. No, that's it. Confusion and Attraction are both fixed when you put them in your Pokeball, so why would you ever need a full heal? Finally, an NPC that knows something. Yes, if I've gotten this far, I probably have to be a halfway decent trainer. And you're probably not that great of a trainer. That's probably a Shadow Pokemon knowing my luck. And am I right? I am right. Okay. Well, let's see. You drain the life out of the ferret, and you use Faint Attack. I mean, Dark Attack's not going to do a terrible amount to a bug type. You don't scratch the tree scratches you back. Or beats the daylights out of you. Shift Tree mostly reminds me of an Ent. I wonder if that's what they were going for when they made him. Probably not. It's probably more of a, probably something a little more mythological to it. Oh, I can't escape now. I'm still going to beat the daylights out of your team. Even if you just want to, if you want these two to do it, or you want me to bring out someone else to do it, it's not really going to matter. Okay, we can be a little more aggressive with this thing then. That's nice to know. Maybe. Use your turn. Okay. You know what? Don't scratch the tree. Scratching the trees is bad. Anyway, though, I am really excited about the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, though, and it's pretty likely one of Emerald's coming out. They did trademark the name as soon as they announced, Ruby and Sapphire's remake, Delta Emerald, I believe. And then I have heard some rumors about a remake for XD and Coliseum for the Wii U, which would appeal to Pokemon fans, because Pokemon fans really haven't gotten a lot of love on the Wii U. They really haven't. They didn't get much on the Wii. Well, it's not a terrible amount. Not as much as they did on the GameCube or the N64, but it'd still be nice. Although you also got to consider, 3DS is almost as powerful as the GameCube. Not as powerful, but almost as powerful. The new 3DS, not so much of an upgrade in graphic hardware, more of a control input. But I think the next console could probably beat the GameCube. It won't be up to Wii standards, which the Wii standards weren't that great to begin with, but still. Oh yeah, we killed the Kyoto. We killed the, well, why do these people have two Shadow Pokemon? I guess it's Shadow Pokemon Factory that makes sense, but why is it necessary? And now I'm down two Shadow Pokemon I gotta go hunt down later. Likelihood they'll both be in the exact same battle, but still, it's kind of a pain if you think about it. Oh, if you teach anything False Swipe, that kind of takes care of the problem right there. Pidgeot's a little tougher, so beat the Dale Tattoo. I don't know. I just hope that if the new remake Emerald comes out, they have the sense to make it for the original 3DS and not this new, whatever you want to call it, 3DS Plus, I guess? I don't know. What I'll do is if you want to know more about this new thing, if you haven't heard of it, I'll leave a link to a channel I follow called Review Tech USA. If you guys don't follow it, the guy named Rich, he talks about a lot of stuff when it comes to gaming, and he should be able to give you a good review of why, or just get you some good information on what's happening and what this thing is. Let's show. It could cause us recoil damage, I swear. Oh no, it causes confusion. That's always nice. And it hits both Pokemon. That's actually a very effective move. I wish that actually existed past this game. Also, I found something very, very interesting. Pokemon XD is the only, its move tutor has a few moves that this is the only place some Pokemon can learn these moves. One of the most particular examples would be Roselia can learn Nightmare, but only with the move tutor in this game. Which would beg the question, if you have that kind of firepower, I guess Nightmare's not really heavy duty, but I mean, I don't know, if you take Dusknoir and Roserade, put them together, that's an effective way to literally deprive someone in their sleep. Even Snorlax, who's renowned for using moves like Rest, would, he wouldn't want to go to sleep. I don't know, it's an interesting theory, and actually I plan to look into that before I import, because from my knowledge, there is a Shadow Roselia in this game, so if I catch that, I'll get it to the move tutor, or I'll go catch one in Ruby and bring it down here and train it before I move everything to 4th generation. And also, I'm almost done with both Red and Ruby, so once those are finished, I should be able to start having that little battle tournament. Like, oh my gosh, get in the Pokeball. Just get in the Pokeball. I am not in the mood to deal with this right now. But this is the only game I'm kind of falling behind in just because my lack of time, and I have to record it while playing it for the most part. So, but once this is done, I should have everything else set up to where I can go ahead and start that tournament. What I'll most likely do is that'll probably that'll probably coincide and go on at the exact same time with the newer game series I'm planning to play through. But yeah, so let's see. You will get the Pokeball now. Or I will get. I'm just gonna get the Taser. Tasing Pokemon legal? Well, actually, isn't that what Thundershock does? Or not Thundershock, Thunderwave? Or I already tasted. Look, really? Look, whatever. Alright, well that's 2 Shadow Pokemon I gotta hunt down with Minor Beasts sometime later on. Another level. I'm gonna try to get this done in the next, 10 minutes. If not, I'm gonna have to, move forward. Where? Am I? Nope, there are my suppressions. Which is kind of an issue because I do have another heavy-duty battle. I know there's a healing machine on a lower level, way lower level, but I don't want to use the puzzles to get all the way back down there. Let's see. Nice. Although I do now have, I think I have 5 for sure. That doesn't go anywhere. Oh, hello. You get on my nerves scurrying around. I thought that was a gram cleaner there, but whatever. Anyway. Absol, it's beautiful. I know for a fact Absol's not a Shadow Pokemon. I really like Absol, actually. The first video I'm doing is going to be around 3rd generation Pokemon. Absol will have his own little section of it, and I'll explain why I think Absol is just an awesome Pokemon. He's not particularly competitively useful, but the idea behind him, kind of what he represents, if you think about it on a deep level, is awesome, and I plan to go over that when I talk about him. Like I said, though, that's probably not coming for about a month. It's just my limited amount of time, because once I'm done with this and Spore, and then the tournament, then I gotta start working on probably 4th generation, because I don't have a camcorder or any dedicated means to play, or to record me playing Ruby and Sapphire remakes yet. I really don't. I might do a playthrough of the new Sid Meier's game that's coming out soon, Civilization Beyond the Stars, I believe it's called. I don't have it pre-ordered, but I know I'm going to buy it off Steam when it comes out. Well, once I save the money for it. But I do have Ruby. I think I pre-ordered Sapphire. One of the two. I'm not buying both of them. Probably Sapphire, because I already own the original copy of Ruby. And I'm definitely buying Emerald Remake when that comes out, if it does come out. I'm pretty sure it is, though, judging by just all the evidence behind it. They're probably going to wait about a year before they do it, though. Now, that was the question. Are they ever going to remake Crystal? I don't think they're going to make another remake for Red and Green. I'm sorry, that's just not happening. They made it once already. There's no necessity for them to do it again. But Crystal's a game we never saw again, and I kind of liked it. I mean, it was the only game I played on the original Game Boy Color. And granted, this was a year ago, and it was my friend, but it was still a fun game. And it was a good one, too, so will we ever see it again? Probably not in the near future. But, I don't think. I think Pokemon needs ways to keep making money. Nintendo Pokemon is like a cash cow every time a game comes out, so they'll probably push them to do it. I don't know. I also like to consider the history of Pokemon. How much longer is it going to go on? Because the anime, in my personal opinion, unless it's gotten better since 6th Gen started, hasn't really done a great job of, keeping it interesting. I guess it's mostly to lure in the younger folks, which I guess could be a good and a bad thing. Now, granted, the game sells are still pretty good. I mean, Ruby and Sapphire still have the best villains. I'm sorry to everyone else, but no offense. Team Rocket, Team Galactic was terrible, and then Team Flare, I don't know what to say. He could have done a better job, a much better job. I don't know. And I know I'm just ranting on while these battles go on. Fire Punch. Actually, I should have saw that coming. I am concerned whether or not that that Tentacruel has liquid ooze. If it does, it's going to be a problem. Great. Target Empress. Just want that one dead before anyone else. Wrap. So effective. Thundershock. Terrific. Incoming. Why do you want Tim dead? I don't like Tim. Well, Tim's gonna teach you a lesson. Come here. I have to rip you apart with my bare hands. Oh, Duskull's level 33. I probably should take away the experience share now. Let's see. Yeah, just finish him off. I'm sure you guys have enough firepower between the two of you to kill off Tentacruel. If not, then we have problems. After this battle, I'm gonna have to call it on this recording, just because I do have to do some editing and try to get this thing rendering before I leave for work. And then the next video I'll make, I mean, literally it's gonna come out the day after this one's uploaded, so it's not like I'm gonna leave this on a cliffhanger for a week. But yeah, so this battle's over. Let's see if Duskull actually evolves. I actually forgot the evolution requirements for Duskull, since apparently I actually have never raised one before. Still nothing. Alright. Well, anyway, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and call it for this video just for now. Just because, like I said, I have to edit this and get this rendering before I leave for work. But tomorrow I will have the next video ready to go and uploaded. So thank you all for watching, and thank you all for staying with us. This is episode 10. If you're still with me, that's great. And if you're just jumping in, follow the links I'll include at the end of the video. You can go back to the beginning and get started, or just watch the last few episodes and catch up on things. But yeah, thanks you all for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and yeah, just have a good day, chill out, and tune in. Excuse me. I can't wait to see you guys next time.